Action movies and firearms go hand in hand, with many films helping boost the fame of certain weapons. Given how embedded guns are in American culture, it makes sense that action-packed movies often feature intense firefights. From the classic pistols of cowboys to high-tech guns in war films, plenty of firearms have become iconic thanks to their big screen appearances. Some guns seen in movies are based on real-life weapons, while others, especially in sci-fi, are entirely made up, firing special ammo. Without the influence of cinema, these firearms wouldn't be as recognized in pop culture. Today, let's explore some iconic guns used by legendary action heroes. Coming up next is the Walther PPK, the legendary sidearm of James Bond. While the actors playing 007 have changed over the years, his weapon of choice has remained the same. The Walther PPK is a German pistol designed for stealth, with a compact frame, snub-nosed barrel, and small magazine, making it perfect for covert operations. Naturally, it fits right into the world of espionage, and Bond has relied on it countless times. The Walther PPK is front and center in the iconic gun barrel opening sequence, where Bond takes down an unseen attacker. Originally, in Ian Fleming's novels, Bond carried a .25 Beretta, but in Dr. No, he made the switch to the Walther PPK, and it's been his trusted companion ever since. The gun's connection to 007 has cemented its place in pop culture, influencing countless other spy characters, including Sterling Archer in the animated series Archer. Whether Bond is infiltrating enemy hideouts or outmaneuvering assassins, the Walther PPK is always at his side, proving that sometimes style and firepower go hand in hand. Next up is the M41A pulse rifle, one of the most iconic fictional firearms to ever grace the big screen, especially in Aliens. The pulse rifle was designed for the Space Marines, featuring a unique 4-round burst that set it apart from standard guns. This powerful weapon was crucial in transforming Aliens from just another horror flick into a full-on action movie. The pulse rifle became a symbol of futuristic warfare with its recognizable sound, muzzle flash, and high-tech digital ammo counter. It also boasts an underslung grenade launcher, perfect for taking on xenomorphs. And let's not forget Ripley's unforgettable move of duct-taping one of these guns to a flamethrower, creating a weapon of mass destruction that took down alien threats in epic style. The M41A pulse rifle's influence can still be seen in many sci-fi franchises, becoming a go-to template for military-style firearms in futuristic settings. Now we're getting into some of the most iconic guns in movie history, ones that aren't just weapons, but full-blown cinematic statements. Enter the gold-plated M1911s from Face Off, a pair of pistols as over-the-top as the man who wields them, Nicolas Cage's Castor Troy. Cage is known for his wild performances, and Face Off is no exception. Castor Troy struts onto the scene, dual-wielding two gold-plated M1911s, making every gunfight feel like a spectacle. The M1911 is already a legendary handgun, praised for its reliability and longevity, but adding that gold finish takes it to a whole new level of ridiculous cool. These flashy firearms have left a lasting impact on pop culture, getting a nod in The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, where Cage basically parodies himself. More recently, Deadpool has taken the gold gun aesthetic even further, sporting his own set of gilded Desert Eagles, or Deagles, in Deadpool and Wolverine. It just goes to show, when it comes to movie guns, sometimes bigger, bolder, and shinier is better. Another shiny yet smaller weapon that steals the spotlight is the noisy cricket from Men in Black. This little gun isn't just iconic for its size, it's also memorable because of how it's used as a joke. When Agent K hands the tiny, unassuming pocket pistol to Agent J, J is unimpressed, thinking it's no match for K's more powerful energy blaster. But, as you might expect in a Men in Black film, it's not long before J gets a taste of the noisy cricket's true power. When he fires it, the small weapon launches a massive plasma bolt that can incinerate vehicles and punch through concrete. The recoil is just as intense, sending Agent J flying back in a hilarious but also intimidating moment. Despite its comedic presentation, the noisy cricket quickly proves itself as one of the standout guns in cinematic history. Next up, we have the Smith & Wesson Model 29 from Dirty Harry. While plenty of revolvers have made their mark in westerns, Clint Eastwood's Harry Callahan brought this powerful hand cannon into a modern setting, making it an iconic weapon in the process. Described as the most powerful handgun in the world by Harry himself, the Model 29 packs a serious punch. The revolver is immortalized in one of Eastwood's most famous scenes, where he corners the antagonist with the gun leveled and delivers the legendary line, "Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?" This moment has been referenced countless times in pop culture, and the Smith & Wesson Model 29 has gone on to become a symbol of power and authority, appearing in numerous movies, TV shows, and video games. Moving on, we have the Auto 9 from RoboCop. There's something about a firearm that fires in bursts that just screams futuristic, and the Auto 9 took that concept to the next level. Based on the real-life Italian Beretta 93R, which was originally designed for counter-terrorism with its burst-firing capability, the Auto 9 was reimagined for RoboCop with an extended magazine and a massive square barrel. In the later RoboCop films, his arsenal expands with flamethrowers and jetpacks, but the Auto 9 remains the standout. Its signature 3-round bursts, its distinctive look, and how it perfectly fits into RoboCop's leg holster all contribute to its iconic status. It's no surprise that the Auto 9 is considered one of the most legendary fictional pistols in cinematic history. Now, how could we forget the Winchester Model 1887 from Terminator 2 Judgment Day? Despite being a lever-action shotgun that would typically belong in a Western, it became one of the most iconic firearms in science fiction. Terminator 2 is often regarded as one of the greatest action movies ever, and Arnold Schwarzenegger's use of the Winchester Model 1887 is a major reason why. After acquiring the sawed-off shotgun outside a biker bar, the T-800 uses it to defend John Connor in several high-octane sequences. The way Schwarzenegger effortlessly flip-cocks the lever-action shotgun with one hand while riding a motorcycle has been endlessly recreated in movies, TV shows, and video games. Between its powerful slug shots, its old-school charm, and its unforgettable cycling action, the Winchester Model 1887 is undoubtedly one of the coolest movie firearms ever. Now moving on to my personal favorite action movie gun, the M16 with M203 grenade launcher from Scarface. This rifle grenade launcher combo might not be the most subtle choice for a drug kingpin, but when Tony Montana shouts, "Say hello to my little friend," it cemented itself in cinematic history. The M16 was the standard issue rifle for the U.S. military for decades, making its presence in Scarface all the more fitting. But it's the customized heat shield M203 grenade launcher that makes it stand out. The sheer devastation it causes during Tony Montana's last stand is unforgettable. The rifle has since been featured in countless other movies, most notably in Planet Terror, where Cherry Darling wields a modified version as a peg leg. Scarface's little friend proves just how legendary a firearm can become when paired with the right action hero and an unforgettable movie moment. And last but not least, we have the Boomstick from the Army of Darkness. A simple yet powerful double-barreled shotgun, this weapon has appeared in tons of movies, but none more famously than in Ash Williams' hands. No matter the Evil Dead timeline, his Boomstick always makes an appearance. One of its best moments? When Ash, stuck in medieval times, gives a hilarious sales pitch to a terrified crowd, boasting about its hair trigger, cobalt finish, and walnut stock. Whether he's showing it off or blasting deadites into oblivion, this shotgun is pure cinematic gold, and plenty of horror films have paid tribute to it. And that wraps up today's video. If you want to stay up to date on what we're doing on this channel, be sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. By doing so, you'll stay in the loop with all our future updates. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.